Okay, so no excuses today. I'm definitely going home. But I think I want to paint these black, like a matte black. And what's cool is they're already kind of scuffed up, so I can practice and then redo it if it doesn't come out, because they're already kind of scratched up. So that's the cool part about something that's already used. Okay, I love you. Bye. All right, I'm going through LA, so I'm gonna keep the phone down. I gotta be respectful, okay? I don't think I haven't broken into the LA market with my YouTube channel, so. But I've been told that this is kind of how I'll show. Oh my God, look at the traffic. We're going like super slow, but look at that. Fuck. I think that's what we need to get on. This is actually where motorcycles do shine. Because if I was on my bike, dude, you'd cut through this like butter. But anyways, I was told that, you know, to optimize your time by the LA standard, you got to drink and eat all your meals while you're driving in your car. So I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's just an LA thing. But so this is what I got. Went to Whole Foods, and then all these things I have not tried. Obviously the sushi I have tried, but I had to do. Oh, and the water I bought from the gas station. But so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use one hand to eat and drink, and then I will check back in with you. I think everything's gonna be amazing. I'm excited for the hemp turmeric shot, because even though turmeric is just like a bear to get down, it does make you feel really good. And I appreciate those little shots. You know, people could say like, oh, it doesn't do anything for you. I think it does. You know, the Indians swear by turmeric, and that's kind of where I got exposure to that, like Indian cuisine. So I love you. Thank you. And hopefully this traffic isn't too crazy. I hope I don't get stuck in traffic for hours. But it gives me an opportunity to eat. All right, so I love you. Talk to you later. Bye. Okay, first off, the drinks at fucking Whole Foods are out of this world. I don't think I've ever had a drink at Whole Foods that I didn't like. That little babe, like the lack of a better word, but the baby packet, what you would feed a child, but you eat it as an adult, that was fucking delicious too. I had my last 2 pieces of tuna. Shout out to saving the best for last, but then sometimes you get full and you're like, oh no. All right, so and then the hemp turmeric shot actually wasn't that bitter. Like I've had turmeric shots that like literally will put hair on your balls, metaphorically speaking, but this one was not that crazy. So very easy to drink, so I appreciate it. I just wanted to show you, this was my lunch, breakfast, lunch, I don't know. When I'm driving, I just get random stuff. I like going to Whole Foods because I feel like Whole Foods, you can really, everyone can be happy. I mean, because they have so many different things. Like, I really think it's an awesome store. I would love to live by Whole Foods. Oh shit, I see the exit. I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna show you either. I don't like that. I don't like to be too distracted. Like, I can hold the phone and not look at it and just trust that, you know, like, it's recording my voice and you're just looking at the items I bought, and that's fine, you know? Because most of the time, you know, I think a lot of times people don't necessarily always have 2 hands on the wheel, and that's what I like actually about automatic cars. You know, hypothetically, you could be lazy, so that's all I'm saying. But then some, you know, I like to have both. I think in a perfect world, I'd have a manual car and then an automatic car too. So, all right, I love you. I will talk to you later. Okay, bye. Okay, someone tell me if this assessment is off. I'm sure it is, but just because I'm driving through LA right now, so I got this mindset. You know, I'm just thinking about LA, and I've had like a few friends from LA, and they've all been like hardcore motherfuckers. Like I wouldn't want to mess with them. You know what I mean? Like, I mean in a good way. You know, like I kind of like I just show respect for people like that. Like I'm not a badass. You know, I'm not somebody who's gonna, you know. And I think when I think about it, I think LA and San Francisco are kind of opposites. And I don't mean like opposites like one is good and one is bad. I just mean like, yeah, I feel like LA is very physically, like whether you're trying to go for power or beauty or whatever. And I feel like San Francisco is much more tech oriented, whereas like you don't have to rely necessarily on your physical attributes. All I'm saying is I could see how in LA you use force, like physical force, but like the Bay Area is more like about digital force, if that makes sense. Like you can crush people with the internet, or, you know, the powers of, I don't know what you would call that, silicon, I guess. So it's just something I could be totally wrong, but just a different mindset, I think. I just feel more comfortable in the Bay Area. That's kind of my, like, where I grew up You know, I feel more comfortable. What's funny is I haven't spent the last 10, 15 years in a digital space. I kind of spent most of my time online kind of before it boomed, I guess. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I don't know. All right, I'll talk to you later. I love you. I like thinking about stuff. I like just developing my own thoughts. I think driving is cool in that regard because, you know, you can kind of just be like, let me think about this. And then you see something, you're like, let me think about this. And then I actually really appreciate when you have someone, or you know someone who is very open-minded. Like, I love that. When you talk to somebody who is like, you know what, like, let me explore this idea. Not because, like, I necessarily agree with you, but, you know, maybe if I develop the idea in my own way, in my mind, I might agree with you, is all I'm saying. I think you have to meet people halfway in your own mind. That's all I'm saying. All right, I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Dude, I forgot about Rage Against the Machine. Shout out to the lead singer and the rest of the band, right? Audio Slave, I believe that's what they... I remember, you know what, I love their music, but I don't necessarily like learn everything about a band, but I remember he went to, I think he went to like Latin America, went to live in the jungle. What's funny is I was going to do that. Like if I wouldn't have got married and had kids, I had planned to move to like South America and just live in the jungle for a bit, probably like 10 years. And then pop out of there with all my documents and be like, yo, what's going on? I got all my investments. Are they still there? I'm just fucking around. All right, I love you. I'll talk to you later. Okay, look, I just want you to know, Silicon Valley Metropolitan Police Department, that's not my idea, okay? That's not my idea. I learned from people far smarter and greater than me. And, you know, even if it doesn't happen, like, in the next decade or 2 decades, I think it's going to happen in my lifetime. And I just want to be considered, you know? I think with 40 more years of experience, I think... you know, possibly if the organization does manifest itself, I think, you know, I would like to be considered for the position. You know, I think I need a lot more experience, life experience, and experience in the law enforcement community, but I think it's coming. You know, I just have that feeling. I could be 100% wrong. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.